Hi, in this video we will do some examples for matrix operations and use the properties of the matrix operations. Here, two matrices A and B are given and we are supposed to find A plus B. Remember that matrix addition occurs entry-wise. So we have 0 plus 1 here, 2 plus 1, 1 plus 2, negative 1 plus negative 1, 2 plus 3. I'm just adding the corresponding entries. The result is 1, 3, 3, negative 2, 5, and 3. 2a, so you multiply 2 to all the entries, 2 times 0, 2 times 2, 2 times 1, 2 times negative 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3. This gives us 0, 4, 2, negative 2, 4, and 6. This guy here, okay, so first you multiply 4 to a, so it will be 4 times 0, 4 times 2, 4 times 1, negative 1, 2, and 3. And then we added 2, 1, 1, 2, negative 1, 3, 0. This gives us, I will do the addition at once. So 0 plus 1 is 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. 6, negative 5. 8 plus 3, 11. And that is 12. Okay. How about this one? Okay, we have to first find the transpose. Transpose of 3 by 2 matrix is 2 by 3. We have to take the first row, put in the first column. It will be 0, 1, 2. And the first, sorry, I'm taking first column, I'm putting in the first row. Doesn't matter, it will do the same work. And the second column goes to the second row. 2, negative 1, negative 1. Minus 2 times the transpose of this guy. So this is first column, goes to the first row. It will be 1, 2, 3. And 1, negative 1, 0. So now we have two 2 by 3 matrices, and we are doing this operation. 0 minus 2 times 1. Now I'm doing everything in one step. 1 minus 2 times 2. 2 minus 2 times 3. 2 minus 2 times 1. And negative 1 minus 2 times negative 1. And negative 1 minus 2 times 0. You can add them and just complete those ones. Okay. One of the things that we studied was the properties of matrices, matrix operation. We can use these properties to solve equations in which the variable is a matrix. Well, at least simple ones. Okay, here let us try to solve this guy. 2x plus 1, 0, 2, negative 1 is equal to, multiply 3 to 0, 2, 1, 3. So it will be 0. Let me just multiply, yes. 0, 6, 3, and 9. Now, I want to take this guy to the other side. In the language of the operations or the properties, it means that I'm adding to both sides the negative of this matrix. 0, 6, 3, 9 minus what was that? 1, yes, 0, 2, negative 1. First thing you see here is this is a matrix minus itself, this will give us 0 matrix. So this is 2x plus 0 matrix. And the right hand side, we need to do some operation, some work. Yes, 0 minus 1 is -1. This is 6, 1, and 10. Now, we know that you add 0 matrix to any matrix, well, it is going to be that matrix. So 2x is equal to -1, 6, 1, 10. Now, I have to get rid of that 2. To do that, we multiply both sides by the inverse of 2, which will give us half times 2x is equal to half times this matrix. Why the inverse? Because the inverse and the number here, half times 2, we can do first and then multiply it by x. This will give us -half. Half times 6 is 3, 1 over 2 and 5. And you know, 2 times 1 over 2 is just 1. So we have 1 times x, which is the same thing as x itself. So we basically solve this equation. Let me just open a little bit. X is equal to -half, 3, half, 5. And we only use the properties of matrices. This other one is a little bit trickier. Well, not much, but so we start with doing the transpose. So this is x transpose plus 2 times transpose of this guy, which is 1, 0, 0, 1, -1, -3, equals to 3, 2, 1, -1, 0, 1, 1. From there, we have x transpose plus this number multiplied to the matrix will give us 0, 2, 0, 0, 2, -2, -6 equals to 6, 3, -3, 0, 3, and 3. Then add to both sides the negative of this. This will cancel out. We get 0 matrix here. This is 3 by 2 matrix, 0. And then on the other hand, we will have 6, 3, -3, 0, 3, 3. Minus 2, 0, 0, 2, -2, -6. If we add these things, first of all, x transpose or any matrix added to 0 matrix with the same dimensions, you will get the matrix back. Here we're subtracting, we get 4 here, 3 there, -3, -2, and then a 5, and we have 9. Well, what we found is x transpose. How am I supposed to find x itself? Remember the property that transpose of A transpose is itself. So we transpose both sides. And as a result, we get x on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we get 4, -3, 5, and 3, -2, 9. That is the variable we were looking for. Okay, so these were just properties and basics of the operations for matrices. You have to be able to do and you have to be able to follow up on all these.